In this video, we will relocate our internal JavaScript code to an external JavaScript file. We'll also demonstrate the use of innerHtml and how the defer attribute works. So let's start off by relocating this internal JavaScript code into an external one. But initially, let me show you how this program works. What it does is it just prints out this string as an alert through a box to the user. So I'm going to cut off that line and paste it into the head section. Then I'm going to make a few changes. So I'm going to cut that line. Now what we'll do for the script with the opening and closing tags is they'll stay the same. The only difference is I'm going to specify the location or the name of the file of my JavaScript. So using the src attribute for source, specify the name of your JavaScript file, which I'm going to give a generic name such as script.js. Now this is going to link to the file JS, script.js, and JS for JavaScript. Now I've already created the file, which pretty much is a text file, but I've renamed as script.js, and you need to have the extension JS for JavaScript. Now I've then pasted in the code, and I'm gonna save and refresh, and this will work pretty much the same way. So this part is done, where we've relocated our internal JavaScript code into an external JavaScript file. I'm going to now demonstrate the use of innerHtml. I'm going to create a fourth paragraph, and I will close it off. It's going to be an empty one, but the difference now is I'm going to give it an ID, so we can access this element from JavaScript using its ID. I'm going to save and go to the JavaScript file, and then from here I'm going to access the element ID through the document and using get element by ID through the function or the method, and here I'm going to specify the name of the element ID. Now through innerHtml we can access the content of that element or even change the value. So I'm going to change the value, not just get the content, and say this is paragraph 4, just in alignment to what I have in this part here. This is paragraph 4. We close the quotation mark, put a semicolon, save, and now let's refresh the page. Now we notice that nothing is being shown here, but that's because the JavaScript code is actually executing before the HTML page is being fully or is even being passed. So to fix the issue, we can use the defer attribute by putting in defer after the source, or within the script tags. So what it will do is it'll allow the script to download while the HTML page is being passed, and then it will only execute when the page is being fully passed. So let's see how that works. Now you'll see that the script is being downloaded while the HTML page is being passed. It's just ready to execute only when the page is fully passed. That way, when we come to this part and we request the element by its ID, it's already identified because the HTML page is being passed already, and so that way we can it will execute once all of the page is being passed. And so I hope this helps you in learning a few things while moving your JavaScript to an external file. You can fix the issues of JavaScript running before the page is being loaded using the defer attributes, and I'll see you in the coming ones.